So how did you come to be Lucy's chaplain?
Well, initially, I studied theology at Cambridge. Then I dropped out and I went on a long ocean cruise. During that time, I became fascinated with the workings of nature. The low, blundering, clumsy...
So you're familiar with my work? Hey. What took you so long?
Sorry, I'm late. I've been in front of the appeals board all morning. These two Jefferson guys say that having sex with a slave and an intern doesn't count as fornication or adultery.
Pursuit of happiness, maybe?
So I see you two have met?
Yeah. Chaplain...
Charlie. You can call me Charlie.
Charlie, chaplain, whatever. If you're wondering why Lucy and I haven't tied the knot yet...
Oh, heavens, no. I think we have entirely more serious moral issues here.
Charles has persuaded me that hell is an entirely unnecessary endeavor.
An entirely unnecessary endeavor?
And we don't like the inequality of the whole setup either.
Right. The people going your way have this beautiful stairway, while the people coming our way have to rent a car, which is a hell in and of itself.
It's especially with budget. Yeah.
And then they have to get on that dreadful highway paved with good intentions.
It is a bumpy highway, that's true.
We feel that the misery and suffering inflicted on your entire creation is wholly superfluous and entirely gratuitous.
Jeez, I feel like I'm on Downton Abbey. Will both of you stop using the term entirely?
Al, don't dodge the issue.
I believe it's pronounced issue. And of course he's not going to like hell. I mean, look at him. He's all British and, no offense, but dainty.
Dainty?
Yeah, dainty.
Is it dainty, sir, to find the suffering of any creature, no matter how small and insignificant, an offense to one's soul and one's very dignity?
Yeah, a bit. You know what? Can I talk to you in private? You, sit, stay. I don't know what you think you're doing. I don't like this guy. And I think you're spending entirely too much time with him.
You are threatened by him.
Yeah, because he makes me feel entirely useless, like I'm not even needed anymore.
He is no threat to you.
Oh, okay, right. Where did I hear that before? And about whom? Was that Nietzsche? From you? I think that was.
Two completely different people.
No, peas in a
Yes.
pod, peas in a pod. Look at this guy. He's German. I know it. He's German.
He has a lot of good ideas. Would you please just hear him out for me, please?
Pretty please. Fine.
Sir, please excuse my insufferable impertinence.
No, it's my bad. We had one of the head of our divisions just quit, so I'm a little rattled.
Well, according to my observations, as a naturalist...
Aha! He's a naturalist. I knew it.
So what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? I'll tell you what's wrong with that. It's unnatural, and that's why he doesn't like hell, because he thinks it's unnatural for me to raise people from the dead just to torture them forever. But let me tell you something, bub. It's not only natural, it's supernatural. Jeez, what have you got against hell anyway? I mean, these are bad people, Chucky.
And I suppose non-believers as well.
Hey, non-believers create their own hell by separating themselves from me.
If you must have your hell, sir, could you not reserve it entirely for those that are truly evil? Surely the horrors of creation are sufficient for the rest of us.
The horrors? Please. What horrors?
My good sir, imagine a fat, happy, dumb caterpillar munching away on a leaf.
Oh, yeah, that does sound horrific. Please, stop.
And then imagine an ichneumid wasp dropping from the sky, boring a hole into that caterpillar's body, and inserting and laying a dozen of her eggs.
That's a little horrific, but I'm still picturing a very nice day.
And then imagine those eggs hatching into larvae, wriggling around inside the body of that caterpillar and eating the entire caterpillar from the inside, leaving the beating heart for last.
Is this a Japanese film? Because I think didn't we see this?
This is your creation. And if this chamber of horrors were not enough, you want to top it off with the torments of hell? Is your thirst for cruelty never satisfied?
Yeah.
Okay, now that you mention it, I am a little thirsty. Hey, Lucy, how about we call that new guy down here who has the endless supply of Johnny Walker Black?
What's wrong, Pumpkin? I want to subscribe to this cool online thing, but I just don't have the money.
Oh, Fruit Cup, that happens all the time.
It does?
Sure, people want to subscribe to some brilliantly funny web show.
It's Club Penguin.
Shut up, Doodlebum, Daddy's talking. They want to subscribe, but think, I just don't have the $4 to $40 a month to spend. But they do.
They do?
Sure, Scuttlefrump, why look under the cushions of that Davenport. You'll find all kinds of loose change.
Spiffy!
The floorboards of automobiles can also be a rich source of filthy lucre.
Really?
Look under and in between the seats. I worked at a car wash for less than a year and found nearly $50,000 in loose change. That's how we got this house.
You're right!
Clothing can be another great source of income. The laundry. Check the pockets. That jacket you haven't worn for a while. The pants Daddy wore yesterday. His money clip is also a great source of income.
But Mommy, isn't that stealing?
Don't talk back, Mugglepuss. An ATM is another great way to acquire capital. Why, those things hand out money like it's going out of style.
Golly gee, that's neato.
And if all else fails, you can send out an email to thousands of people posing as a wealthy Nigerian who just needs help moving millions of dollars out of her country. Just tell them you'll reward them with a generous percentage.
Will I, Daddy? Will I?
No, my Guatemalan fruit tree. It's a scam.
Nifty!
So you see, Frumpogrin, people make an unforgivable mistake when they think they don't have the money to subscribe to some great web show that provides endless laughs and enlightening content. One might even call it a sin.
And what will happen to these people if they don't realize their egregious error?
Well, when they die, they'll burn in a lake of fire and brimstone forever and ever.
That sounds terrible.
It is, Popcorn. It is.